Or maybe not. Ah, that should
Nope, it did.
hopefully
There's just that
fix
massive
it.
delay.
Yay! So I've been talking like a prat for the last 20 minutes and nobody can hear me. It's going to be a pain in the backside to fix it. Or maybe not. Right, let's turn that sound off. That's confusing. Right, hello everybody. Yes, relaxing, talking to myself. Oh, what a fool. I forgot I did that separate tracks to make editing easier. And with streaming on this, you can't use more than one track. Because rules. So, yes, hello, I'm Landis. Welcome to House Flipper. I seem to have lost 200,000 cash monies since the last time I played this, so I can't go to space, which is upsetting. But I have got the HD thingy, and then there's a map thing, and there's loads of things to explore. Yeah. This is the first time I've streamed since the computer crashed, so there's a lot of settings I haven't played with or fixed. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the streaming. I struggle with it. It's not my first choice of thing to do, but lots of people have requested it, so here we are playing this. Because with all the other series I've got going on, I don't think I could concentrate on the chat as much as I can with this one. Definitely not in Doom, which has captured my imagination a lot lately. Yeah, install. Huh? Yep, no, I see it. Yep, wait, behave. Thank you. So yeah, what we're doing now is going through and trying to get some money. I could explore the new stuff, but I'm not overly sure. Oops, whoops. I don't want to commit to that just yet. Because I'm still sulking at the fact I've lost all my money. Yeah, give me that. But that would explain why a lot of people weren't responding. Oh, the joys. It wasn't covered because it wasn't recording the sound, and I don't have a backup recording for this. But I did discuss one of the reasons I don't like streaming is when you make a mistake, there's not really many ways to go back and fix it. I think this is a good example of that. Because if it is a video, then I'd have to not save progress and start again. And I'd have 15 minutes of complaining content. But I wouldn't have a massive 20-minute gap at the start of a stream. Oh, that's going to be fun to explain in the upload. Let's just throw all of this in, get the money. My voice keeps breaking, that's kind of annoying. Tiredness from all of the videos I've made today. Yeah, don't need that ladder. Oh, that doesn't count, it's not in the same room. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do all of this in dark soon. Everything on the shelf. Yes, that's fun. Yeah. I can't do a voiceover because I don't have the record. I don't have it recorded back up, so it literally just goes up as it is. Might be able to trim the first 20 minutes off, but yeah, streaming is fun. This is why I should stick to doing videos. Oh, that feels stupid. Yeah, okay. I mean, ignore how beautiful this house is. It's 100%. It's 12 grand. Woohoo! I got a skill up as well, didn't I? It doesn't look any better. That's alright. I didn't do nothing there. Or there. Okay. Some of those aren't as good as the others. Right. I assume the sound for everything else is working now. And this is my house. I can't remember if I showed it off. Also, I don't remember putting that picture there. So that might be one of the updates. I'm not sure. A lot of stuff here I don't remember. I did this. And I put the purple bum. Right, 6 jobs left. Ah, another bunker. Let's go check out the new stuff. In the lovely town. This one. 6. Okay, so there's choices, rooms, budget. What? Okay. This should be interesting. What the? Oh, that is. Oh, they're creepy. Yes, my first job. I'm ready to help John and Nicole renovate their house. Oh, no, I don't like the look of them. The view is amazing. You get to make some decisions when it comes to the room arrangement. The shack under the house is especially problematic. Why have you got a shack under your house? Oh, right, okay. When you work on jobs in Sunset Bay, there's a specific budget defined for each one. Yay! Yay, I'm in budget. No idea what the hell's going on here. I don't need to do anything in the garden. So we're obviously going to have to wall this off, I think. There was a door. What's in there? Ooh. Mess. What's in there? Beautiful. Pink. Oh, wait. This is going to be one of them choices. Right, let's have a clean. Okay. I know you're trash. Make a decision. Don't put them back up. So she wants a sauna and a bathroom. Being able to hop in the sauna after swimming in the sea sounds fantastic. Just cleaning it up will suffice. Right, we'll leave that for now because we've got a budget. We don't really want to blow it all on a sauna if there's something better upstairs. Does she need to do anything? No, it's just an empty room. Okay. Let's have a quick clean. Oh yeah, I had a skill. Which was probably in cleaning. No, it was in handyman. Or plastering. Yeah, that one. Gotta be close to having the cleaning done. The gardening's finished now. Move object. Chandelier and bulbs. Tube. Wardrobe. Over you. Think we're probably done. Yep. Yep, it's just... Oh, clean the oh, clean the windows. That was clean. That was clean. Get up here. Hello, Autumn. And also, hello everybody else that's still here that said hello earlier while I was muted. I did say hello. You just couldn't hear me because I didn't set the settings properly. It's professional streamer. Nice and relaxing. It's not a bad view. I don't want to click on the decision because their faces are going to turn up and I don't like it. There's a bad decision. Where's the bit I've missed? There it is. Oh, the joys of flipping houses over. Kind of hoped, I'm going to keep going on about it, keep complaining about it, kind of hoped I'd be on the moon. Not that I'm bitter about it. I am. I'm incredibly bitter. Eat it. Makes me sad. Right, decision. Oh God. Just, I don't. Oh, they follow the mouse. Oh, I hate it. I don't know what it is. It's something about them. Yeah. TV. The room feels so empty, but we could add some decorations, a fireplace, make the room feel more complete. You've got a beach on your doorstep. Have a fireplace. Boom. There's it. Oh, I've got to make it. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Electric. That's just cheap. Okay, it looks alright, to be honest. We'll have it in that colour. Oh! Surprise, motherfucker! Now that is a bit of a teaser. Just cheap. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, it looks alright, to be honest. We'll have it in that colour. Oh! Surprise, motherfucker! Now that is a bit of a teaser. Okay, back just in time. We'll cut that off just in time. That was, yeah, that'll be coming soon. Did catch me off guard. I forgot it was going to do that because of the bloody autoplay. But that does mean the render of one of tomorrow's videos is finished. Wait, what? Normal chandelier. There's nothing cheeky about that. I'm going to try and avoid jokes there, because there are plenty. Yeah, that's very pretty. Let's do it in blue because I prefer blue. Let's put it under the fireplace so you can set fire to the place. Fire from the fireplace. Yeah, that looks good there. Why didn't I click by many? Have that blue as well. Yay! I've prettified, and I've still got loads of money. We can go do a sauna. I can jump. Give me the sauna. But to be fair, that'd be a lot easier. Boom. Oh God. I just made this worse for myself. Right, oh, remove object. Remove everything. Hey, it's enough to finish the job. And I get to keep all the money from selling all of these tools. Can't believe he agreed to that. Oh, God. Right. 4 tiles. Done. In here. 4 tiles, these ones. Done. Do that as well. Oh, I need to plumb everything in. That one. Yeah? Probably. Oh, I spent a lot of our money. What are you? Toilets. Right, let's plumb these things in first. Before I realise I can't fit anything. Oh, cap, haven't I? Oh, the joys. Hello, Tom. Long time no see. How are you doing? Let's get that on. I like these showers. They're so much better than the originals. Because there's so much less to do. Right, let's try and cram the toilet next to the shower so you can have eye contact. because that's important in a relationship. I want to sit on the toilet and make eye contact with whoever's in the shower. Asserting dominance. Beautiful. Suppose we should have a sink, especially in these troubling times. Gotta keep those hands clean. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, apart from cocking up the first 20 minutes of the stream. And this game managing to lose 200,000 of my cash so I can't go to space. Which is upsetting. Other than that, I'm alright. Enjoying the Doom. Enjoying being back in the long dark as well, actually. Enjoying a lot of the things I'm doing at the moment. I did notice going back and checking on the Doom, I do sound more like a kid than I normally do. But it's a lot more fun. Something about it, I think it's done a very good job remaining true to the originals, while also being new. Nice. Oh, I remember making saunas before. Always reminds me of My Summer Car. That was an interesting game. Spent too much time drinking and in the sauna compared to actually making the car. But still. Oh. I messed that up, didn't I? Right, so you go there. This doesn't fit. Interesting. Curious indeed. Yep, beautiful. Why would you put it like that? Okay, like that. Nice. We've almost spent all the money. We're out of budget. Done. I think that's 100%. It is 100%. We're done. I didn't have my audio. So it's people just literally watching the game, listening to the music for 20 minutes while I talk to myself. Which was fantastic. I can imagine English. I can imagine it's very riveting. Yay. That was different. Not overly sure if it's an improvement over the other ones, but we've unlocked a new house. Complete each order to unlock new houses for purchase and renovation. Oh! So I can now buy that house? Maybe? Right, nothing. I don't think I've seen that before. That looks huge. Ooh. There's a lot of new houses in here actually, I think. Ones I don't recognise. I had enough money to buy every house. Now I don't. Upset me no end. Right, let's go. Yeah. Which one? Stop encouraging the mean. Otherwise I'll turn the sound off like this. Yeah, no, I can't keep that going. Yeah, although it would be nice to be quiet. Just quiet the whole time. It's gameplay. I don't know why I picked another garden job. I got a skill point. I think I've just max cleaning. I have, again, because I've already done that before. Oh no, more of this crap. Last time I had this crap, it messed up and I couldn't get 100%. I had to redo the whole job. Nice. I'm actually flying through the jobs, I think. It's pretty quick. Yeah, it was awkward. I mean, I suppose it would be better if you could hear my reactions after the fact. Although, I never really realised. I believe it was Mr. Kwan and Hawks that pointed it out to me. I was like, oh no. We've gone this far. It's painful. This is not a very nice garden. Although I like the footprint aesthetic. It's what's new? Oh god. This is going to be a nightmare to clean up. While I do enjoy the fact that they've kind of partitioned things, it does make like the start of a job very difficult knowing where it's the Dukes. It's not really like rooms. Consoles. Don't think I shall be grabbing a console anytime soon. There are plans in the future. Not so much for the time being, because the PC needs a few upgrades, and then I'd need to buy other stuff to allow the consoles as well. So actually making content on the console for the YouTube would not financially be viable at the moment. Plus, based on personal choice and sort of viewer feedback, I did spend a significantly large amount of money on the Steam Summer Sale, and I've only played Doom since, so there are still at least 3 new series waiting to start. When they start, I don't know. Most of them are not what you expect, and a couple of them are requested. But it does mean I don't really have the money to go out and start sort of upgrading the back end anymore. I think Hawks kind of told me the second he jumped in. I don't think he was sat there for 20 minutes just listening, although he might have been, because he is that type of person. I mean, getting the console's not too much of the difficulty. I can't even stream properly on the PC, as we found out today. And from what I've learned from doing consoles is I would need a separate card to be installed in the PC to capture the thing from the console. And it's a whole level of stuff I'm not really ready to look at. I mean, fingers crossed we'll get to the stage where it does become a thing. For the time being, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. Because I know the next thing I record, I'm going to forget to put the sound settings back. And I'm going to ruin the whole recording because I can't separate my voice from the sound of the game. Which is going to be a pain in the ass. But life. I suppose another benefit to being quiet for the first 20 minutes of the stream is I don't need to worry about my language. I could have swore as much as I wanted and still not got demonetized. And that would have been nice to know. $50-50. It's been, what, a year at least since I last streamed, I think? And even then, most of that was based off of what you taught me to do. And with the computer crash, I did need to rebuild the entire settings up, and I don't believe I asked for any help this time. This is what happens when I don't ask for help. I'm messing up. Beautiful. I mean, I'm going to be honest, they all look like weeds to me. Well, most flowers look like weeds to me anyway, but I'm not sure I should admit that. Well, yeah, that is a thing as well. Crossplay is coming more and more into fashion. Microsoft or the Xbox are doing a lot of things with the PC that are crossplay. Ooh, grass roll. Grass. I think it's actually just called tough and turf. There it is. Extra large. He's too big. God damn it. Large. One. Oh, I didn't do many, and I don't think I put it far enough back. I mean I can't lay it on this surface. What about? That's where I'm supposed to put it. Huh. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe I need grass roll. Was grass roll an actual thing? Grass roll. It's not a thing. But where is that? Turf sod. It's in the sauna. Surfaces. I don't, it's got to be that. Oh, so I can do it there. That's awkward. Right. Kind of annoying. Ah, thank you. Right, where were we? Yeah, I don't mind me having advantage over you. It's fine. Makes me look better. God knows I need that help. Although, I am learning. Got much better at Doom since the first episode. I'm not sure how many I've released now. Maybe one, and the second one's tomorrow. I think I got 3 or 4 sorted out now. And I've gone back and played some of the previous levels in the back to learn more of the mechanics. Definitely more smoother and faster now. Nice. Huh? Okay, 5, whatever that is. That's so beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Right, spread the... God damn it. Oh, see, now it lets me pick it from here. Wait, so we need to go over there. Right, now I can go back in the chat. Oh, it's like that. Are you... I'm not sure I can deal with both you and Hawks in the chat at the same time picking on me. Make me cry. I can speed it up. This is workplace bullying. I'm gonna go cry to Susan. She's gonna tell you all off. Let's see how much of that hits. That's pretty close. But that'll do. Beautiful, beautiful grass. Can I be done now? No, I can't. Of course I can't. That would be too easy. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this as well. Every time I've done something in this game, I've always had a comment afterwards saying, well, if you did it this way, and every time they've been right. Yeah, yes, that's better. I am an expert. There's nothing to do with sheer luck that I managed to get most of the things done. It's pure God-given skill or self-learned. Yeah, I don't die in games. It's a fact. there's a couple of 100 hours of footage to prove it. I mean, sometimes it looks like it, but that was the game's fault. Oh, you... What's it? Hold to spread. Oh, that didn't happen. You saw nothing? No, it's not close enough, is it? God damn it. Yes, it's incredibly late. Yeah, next time I stream in 2 years. I'll try and have audio from the start on that one. Although no promises. But yes, have a nice night. Thank you for hopping in and saying hello. Good luck. I can't believe I smelled it then as well. God damn it. Yay. All that beautiful grass. Wait, what? You want all of that stuff in this tiny bit? Oh, in the long dark. I'm totally lucky. My levels of luck in the long dark are unbelievable. Especially with that latest run. The amount of stuff I got in the garage was insane. Still haven't found any maple syrup though. Which is annoying. How did that not count? What did you want 4? What? What? Huh? Why is that not counting? See, that one counted. Right, let's get rid of them. Because they're not counting for some reason. By many. Right. Oh God, you're 8 days. I think I'm on 7. It's one of those I'm going to be releasing every so often. Every day, I think, actually. It still doesn't count. Oh, you freaking idiot. That's why it doesn't count. Oh, now I feel stupid. Yeah. I mean, my main goal with the series is just to survive the 25 days, eat whatever I can find, and then just keep re-rolling Mountain Town. Or possibly even Coastal, because there were quite a few houses around there. I think I'll be heading through the coal mine as I go to check out the lighthouse and everything. Trying to work out where I'll be going and how I'll be going. I mean, I kind of want to go to Mountain Town because the chances for clothes and food and that are going to be quite high up there. But again, I don't want to be caught sort of like out in the middle of nowhere. Because despite having pretty decent gear at this stage, it's not really doing much outside. And I got a funny feeling after sort of hitting a certain amount of days, it's not going to do much inside. That didn't even want grass. What? Oh, damn it. 29. Okay. This isn't going to get boring. Come on. There is Mystery Lake. I didn't like the idea of the massive open areas in Mystery Lake for it. I mean, I realise Coastal is quite open as well, but that is where I've spent most of my time in the game. So as I've already proven in previous series, I can navigate in a blizzard in that area. Probably the safest one for me to do it in. And it's treating me alright so far. Stick to what you know, I suppose. Hello! I can't tell where the name ends and the comment starts. Well, because I'm boring. And this game is not overly popular. To be honest, I've done so much editing, so much recording today. I needed a break and a relax. And everyone keeps asking for a stream. And it's been a while since I've come back and done this game, which I do enjoy myself. I could use the half painting. Ooh, I can go home now. But also I plan to go to space. I can't go to space. I'm going to keep going on about not going to space. Because the game stole all my money. That big ass bench. Yeah, I'm still here. Good a time. 2 of those. Which do work, I've just got to plant them. Because I'm learning. 2 of those. Of course I need, oh god. I think I've left myself enough space. This is a shit garden. Who designed this? Wasn't me. Oh, hello. Ha! I've been called many things in my life. Cool is not one of them. But thank you, I appreciate it. That was a long time ago, 1k subs. Do remember it. Kind of part of me still wishes I was at that stage. As it keeps jumping up and the plateaus hit, everybody expects certain things, and when you don't do certain things, it can be a pain. I'm pretty sure you were here before 1k, 21k houses. Thank you, I appreciate it. As I dig some holes. Yes, oh yeah. This is probably my lowest numbers for a stream. But to be honest, I never expected much. And it is kind of just a little extra thing for those that wanted it. There have been a lot of people asking to come back streaming and have a chat and asking questions. So I figured I'd try and kill everything in one go. Kill everything, that's not the right word. Try and kill a flock of birds with one stream. Ooh, long dark tip. One thing, try not to take huge risks. I think I was explaining this, or mentioned it in 7 days. It might have been the recent one that went up. Where I'm on YouTube, I need to take those risks. Like, you know when you're playing a game and your brain says that'll be funny, but then you go, well, actually no, I probably shouldn't. I kind of need to ignore the part of my head that says don't do it, otherwise I'm just going to end up with a really boring video. It's not so much sort of being disingenuous, it's more taking risks I wouldn't normally take if I wasn't recording it. Which does tend to make me look more lucky than I should be. 10 seconds of mine. Which one was that? Curious about that. It is a very nice game. Very well made. It's come on a long way since it first came out as well. Yeah, baby steps. Oh, that's what I missed. Oh, isn't that pretty? Another one of those horrible couches. Yeah, you can look in the living room. It's not creepy. Trying to get used to reading the comments. Another reason why I picked this game. If I'd done The Long Dark, I probably wouldn't have been paying this much attention. Doom, I definitely would not have been paying any attention. That takes a lot of concentration. And with the later episodes, you'll realise there's certain points where I just go quiet during the combat. What else are we doing? Satisfactory could have worked, but I've already streamed that in the past. And that's done 100%. Nice. Second episode of the new series, or the first series, or the Redux series, or the original story. Oh god, there's so many. Didn't realise how many Long Dark videos I had until I got asked to redo or do this new challenge. So it's well over 100, I think. Probably closer to 200. So the first one was yesterday, the second one was today. I kind of like the fact that when I load into my house, I'm just confronted by that purple bottom. Still can't afford to go to space though. Bunker. Yes, that can't be bad. Oh, the first series. Oh god, that's got like 67 episodes, I think. I don't even know what possessed me to start playing it, because it was more story based than the stuff I was playing at the time. God, I honestly can't remember where I saw it from. It might have been a YouTuber I saw doing it. I have to go back and look. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting game. So I think, as I've shown by going back to the series, the reason I've left it so long is my luck has increased so much so that it's made the challenge at the lower levels too easy. And I'm not sure I'm ready to crack it up to the next level. I wanted to like give them a chance to get some more stuff in, get a few more mechanics, so I could go back in fresh and have a bit of a worry, because I've got a bag of sulfur I don't know what to do with, or a can of spray paint, that sort of thing. That's why I wanted to leave it for the time being. And apparently I've already missed one event because there's 2 badges in there that I'm never going to be able to get. I don't know why it keeps them in there. Just a reminder that I gave up on the game for a very large time. Oh, in the Air Force. Which country, if you don't mind me asking? Not that that matters, I'm just curious. What, when I made the first Subnautica series? None. God, no, yeah. I don't think I had any. Maybe 30 or 40. It kind of boomed off of the fact that I accidentally labelled one of the episodes Finding Jail Sex, which I think everybody mistook for a guide. That jumped me up a bit. I thought, clearly there's a need for guides. Not the right one. So I did a couple, and yeah, it kind of just shot up from there. Very quickly went to 1,000, 2,000, and did cause one of the biggest problems where I've moved more away from Subnautica. A lot of people didn't follow, which leads to the illusion that the channel's losing views, when overall I wasn't getting as many on the other stuff as I am now anyway. So the channel's growing, doing okay. Just Subnautica's really skewed the stats. I don't blame it for. I've recently gone back and done a reaction and a deep dive into one of the Subnautica guides because of how well it's done. And yeah, the statistics on it are surprising. Looking forward to releasing that one soon. Get in there. Right, back to... where was I? Ah, America. They like the service over there. So thank you for your service on behalf of all Americans. We're now going to be angry at me because I can't speak on their behalf. But yeah, solid. Congratulations. It's always good to serve. Unless you're a pacifist, then no. Oh, bugger it. It's what you want to do, it's what you want to do. Don't let anybody stop you. Unless it's illegal, then don't do it. About digging those holes. Right, back to the other. Interloper, is that the... No, I'm going to stalk her first. What have I missed in the chat? Oh yeah, it kind of is. The clue is kind of in the name. Yeah, don't play Interloper. That's the best tips for it. I think the best thing to do is start lower and learn. I know all the states. As long as you don't test me, I know every single one of them. If you test me, then I ain't got a clue. I know Texas is at the bottom. That's about it. Oh, it picks up more than one now. Oh, I like that improvement. That's much better. It shows me how many I got left as well. Oh, that was a long time coming. Where did we get to? Terratech? Have you got me confused with somebody else again? I'm pretty sure you've done that before. The forest. That's what I started the channel on. Because I had a big house on the beach that I enjoyed making, and the missus wasn't interested in it. I was kind of playing with Probes and Envision at the time, I think. That was a lot of fun. I did enjoy the forest. I'm going to go back to that. Get in there. We got practice. Yeah, getting defeats definitely helps. Yes, I. Oh. I mean, I'm sure if you try, you can get there. I mean, I'm not sure how the... Get off the fucking lap. I'm not sure how the recruiting process and whatnot works over there, but I'm sure it's easy enough. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I could go carve a whole bear up and cook it up in one go. Oh, actually, yeah, no, you're right with the skilling. Still never going to do that though, because I'm super lazy. Behave. Wow. I mean, at the 100 series, I'm not sure I had the guides up. I might have done. I have to check, because it did kind of balloon pretty damn fast after the guides. I mean, some of my best performing videos are still the first few guides I released. The ones where I had it cold, they still do quite well as well. I suppose it's a shock when people, because they keep going on about the voice, and then they come into the new stuff, and because I'm not sporting a cold at that stage, they're confused. What's up? I never realised that's where you started. On the forest? Yeah. It's nearly where I ended as well. It was a fun little experiment. Decided I wasn't going anywhere and about to give up. And then one person left a nice comment and then kept leaving a nice comment. If it wasn't for that one person, I would not be here today. Remember, if you find a nice little YouTuber you like, leave as many comments as you can, being nice about it. Because it makes a hell of a difference and may help them stay and may help them grow and may help them become something a lot of other people get to enjoy later on as well. Surprising the difference you can make. Just knowing somebody's there does make this a lot easier. Yay! I think I've never been bothered with sub counts. As I kind of alluded to earlier, I'm not overly happy with the amount of subs I've got because of the Subnautica guides. Because what YouTube sees is I upload a video and the core sort of fan base of around 100 to 200 watches those videos, which is great. But it then compares it to the 20,000 it thinks I've got, or 22,000 at this stage, and goes, well, that's a shit ratio. So I think subs, especially doing it the way I've done it, are bad. Because I've got a lot of inactive subs or a lot of non-viewing subs. So I've never pushed the whole subscribing thing. If you want to subscribe, I think that's for you. Benefits you. Doesn't benefit the creator so much. Especially now they remove the sort of limitations. Like back when I was sort of growing up, you needed to have a certain amount of subs to unlock things like live streaming or the community tab, stuff like that. You couldn't have it unless you had a set amount of subscribers. Don't think that's the thing anymore. But yeah, for me, like, comment. That's the good things. That's things I want. People coming, people watching, people having fun, and then letting me know they're having fun. Subscribing is for you guys. Yeah, I've definitely done this one before. I remember it. In you go. There's literally no design to this. We're just throwing everything in on the first colour sets we get. Yep, that works as a shelf. Beautiful. Right, where did we get to? Yeah, it's a nice feeling to see the channel grow. Definitely, I wouldn't. Well, would I mind? I don't know. Depends what you mean by growing. How did I become friends with Haq? Yeah, he's my father. I have to pay him money to come and say hello to people. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it was. It was one of the old series. It might have been the Long Dark or Subnautica. I think he told me it was a Subnautica guide, and he said he liked the concept of the 0 point. Was starting to stream himself, because over the years I've gone and I've watched a lot of people starting out, or a lot of smaller streamers, especially with Subnautica. So I went and watched him get shot in the back in things like Ring of Elysium, I believe was one of them. And that was funny. Then there was a stick fight. I think we played a multiplayer stick fight, which is still on the channel. Me, Probes, and Envision. Hawks joined in on that. Then Cuisine Royale which was done, I think, primarily on Hox's channel on Twitch. Which I don't have any links set up for, but if you go and watch one of the 7 Days to Die, you'll find the links in the description for that. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm sure there's more and I'm just making this bad. I call you many things. Many, many things. I gotta keep these bloody shelves. Yeah, get on there. Yay! Oh, I gotta buy all the food to put on them. Great. Right, a first aid kit. At least this is a lot easier than it used to be. 5 waters. Yep, I'm not going to regret doing that, messy. Yay! Food buckets. Didn't realise these were a thing until this game. And thanks to YouTube and other content creators, I realised these are a thing in real life. Which is an interesting concept. Do you enjoy it? What, YouTube? I do enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, because financially it's not that beneficial. I mean, it does pay for itself, which should answer the next question of it is essentially a job, but I wouldn't say it's a full-time. Well, the hours are full-time. I can't afford to live off of it, so technically a hobby, but it makes enough money to pay for itself and provide a little bit of sort of bonuses, like being able to drop 100 or so quid on the Steam summer sale for the channel. So yes, job, fully tax registered, tax paying job that has had contracts go out and subcontracts, so yeah, I suppose in every concept it's a job, but a fun job, a job I wouldn't say no to doing, but also don't expect to end up ever doing full time or solely as a sort of sole job. I think I'd always keep an actual job for the social aspects, if nothing else. They didn't have to give you... Yeah, that's nice of them. Had a few videos up. Oh, right, delete the whole account. And you didn't get a reason. How long ago was that? Suppose not, unless you did vlogs. There's a few military people doing vlogs, especially when they get out, because it is a part of the life most of us don't get to see. I mean, if you're in part of the military where you're not sworn to secrecy and murderizing people. I suppose in the Air Force you're doing it from a great height, so not too bad. This is a lot harder for me to read the chat than I thought it would be. I thought I'll be able to start the painting, look at the chat, it's not working. Yes, that was funny because you said I'm on fire. I'm trying to remember a lot of things. My memory's not as good as it used to be. I think not so much because of the old age, but more of I choose in my life to not carry a lot of things forward. Makes me more relaxed, more calm. Forget a lot of things very quickly. Gives the illusion of me being a pacifist. Always saying, don't want people to misunderstand, but I don't care. It's not so much in a negative, I don't care. It's just, does it really matter to anybody? And is me pretending to care going to impact anything? I want to remove those. So yeah, I never mean it in a bad way, but in general, I don't carry much care with me from place to place. Move on. What's done is done. If I can't change it, what's the point in worrying about it? If I can change it, then I'll start to worry. Until then. If it's a link to your Twitch, then sure, go for it. I would never stop you from doing that. I mean, I think there's a couple of your channel's linked a couple 100 times on videos, so it'd be silly if I didn't let it go in the stream. Hey, you should definitely go watch Hawks. If for no other reason than I appear on streams more on Hawks' channel than I do on my own channel. And he's funny to watch. He's got all of these things on his stream where you can mess about. If he's playing the Long Dark and he's having a bad time, for free, you don't need to pay or anything. You can stick a little moose soundtrack on there and scare the shit out of him. He squeals like a little girl and it's hilarious. Oh yeah, that thing. God, I ain't seen that in years. Say years. It's got to have been a couple of years at this stage. Oh man, where am I going to put that telly? Telly? Table. I had this problem last time. The amount of stuff they expect you to squeeze in means I have to care more than I do. All for the ceiling, roof, wall. We'll get there. Don't know why that automatically turns it around. This is a fully functioning kitchen. Don't judge me. Or don't at me, as the old people pretending to be young people say. 100%, yes. Who's the streamer? I don't stream at all. Hawks once a week, sometimes extra. Oops. Ah. I don't like the way the new Edge does that. Go away. Somebody's going through the videos and leaving comments. It's nice that he does it, but it gets annoying with the amount that come through. That's what that notification would have been. I didn't read it, but there was a comment pop up, and I think the sound is still tied into the stream because I'm not good with the streaming of the stuff. Because I'm testing out the new Edge, it's got a notification thing on there. The reason I don't use Chrome is because it has that notification as well. Get awkward. Yes, I spent a bit of time in this place, actually organising things properly. Just not in the houses we've been doing lately. How long has this been going on for? Hey, about an hour with sound. Let's go get rid of another lawn. No, I don't stream often. Once a year, maybe. Am I? Okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, I am generally live more times on Fox's Twitch channel, and I will be on my own because I don't need to worry about any of the background stuff. But obviously, as a bit of sort of housekeeping, if I am on Hox's stream, don't come in and try and sort of take the focus away. We're having fun playing without me having to worry about stuff. Oh, gravel. Wait, yep. See, I read the comments. Somebody told me I can make that bigger. In fact, I believe we need to set up a new green hell because I've run out of videos to edit for that series. And I will not be doing it live on the channel. Get in there. I think that's dirt. It's going to look horrible when I get rid of that, isn't it? Yeah. Right, to you. I think garden jobs don't pay very much, do they? No. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything. I've been doing alright at work, to be honest. Getting pushed and getting more hours. I'm enjoying the financial benefits of that, although it has reduced the amount of time I have to do this sort of thing. I have kind of physically knackered myself doing Doom lately. I'm fixated on that game. I'm playing more and more Doom, of which I believe Murdoch has as well. And there's something I can do with the linking of accounts for events or something, I'm not sure. It's like most games that try to do the live thing, there's so much crap to begin with. Hey, there's Texas on a video. I'll actually read this one. Yeah, you asshole. You actually did it. And I read it. Oh. I'd kick your ass if you weren't trained by the American Army to kick mine. From a great height. Let's get that in there. My house does not look like a college dorm room. I'm just guessing that's what it was that you were referring to. It looks like a lovely piece of house. I like this garden. It looks like shit. Murdoch, and I think, oh yeah, I don't have Mouse on stream. He did, not stream, Steam. He did pop in the stream earlier, and I said low, and I didn't realise that didn't have sound at the time. I'd never kick anybody's ass. I'm not, despite my overly aggressive tone, sometimes I'm not a violent person in the slightest. Used to be in my youth, but again, I think it boils down to the whole sort of not carrying things forward, not caring in a non-negative way. Like, trying to work out why. If somebody does something, there's a reason. Somebody's being an asshole, there's a reason. Sort of thing. And I try to look at it from every angle. I suppose turning the other cheek would be the other way to put it. But it's not really turning the other cheek, it's just sympathising in a in a non-confrontational manner. Because I ain't got time for confrontation. It's just a massive waste of my time. I've got video games to play and videos to make myself look stupid online with. And a daughter to do many things with. Like, she's obsessed with YouTube. absolutely loves it. But I suppose most kids at that age and a bit up, they're all kind of like that. I was in shopping the other day, and there was a little girl talking to her mummy about how she can't stop her from watching YouTube, and when she grows up, she's going to be on YouTube. There's nothing she can do to stop her. She's going to be one of the biggest Minecraft sort of YouTubers. I thought that was kind of fun. And it is funny listening to my daughter when she's playing with her toys as if she's a YouTuber, telling everybody to like the video. Oh, it is interesting how things have changed. I wanted to be a cowboy or a fireman. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber now. I suppose even myself. Otherwise I'd be not doing this. That's a lie, I'd be doing it anyway. It's just nice that I can get paid doing it. In there. Oh yeah, you're Air Force, you're not trained for... You're trained to run away. I've seen the movies. The movies don't lie. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I'm sure I've heard of a B2, but I'm not sure what a B1 is. I'm going to move backwards and forwards while I read the chat so that it's not boring. My daughter is 5. And for the difficulty for the achievements, even though not aimed at me, you want the one below Stalker, the one I'm doing, Voyager. She does massively look up to me, which is worrying. It's a level of pressure as a human being I was not ready for. She's very much a daddy's girl. Daddy is the best in every aspect in her eyes, and it's very difficult to try and live up to that. Like tomorrow we'll be playing Sims 4 because she wants to play Sims 4. This is a game I've not played in a very long time, and I will not be bringing Sims 4 to the channel. But yeah, she's obsessed with that now. And a while ago we did play Minecraft, where she taught me how to Minecraft. That won't be coming to the channel because I decided with the missus a long time ago that publicly we won't be sort of showing too much of our personal life, friends, family, so on and so forth on the channel, which is why my Steam account is now fully privated, and why those people have requested to become friends I haven't accepted that yet. Although I'm working on a system where people can join my Steam for multiplayer games and stuff like that. But having said that, we did record the Minecraft. And as a thank you to those that financially support us going forwards, they will be available on the Patreon and through the YouTube membership soon. Because I feel you guys have you've helped me grow as a channel, you've helped me develop what I do, and you allow me to do this. So having a little insight into more of the personal stuff is not a bad thing. And it's a direction I wanted to take, because I was always against the whole paywall thing, like most people are. But I was trying to find a way to sort of offer benefits and bonuses to those that do take the time. And with those that use the Discord, the VIP status covers that, so it's not so much a pay to buy thing. It's always difficult explaining it, but yeah, the people that are long-time supporters, helpers that of things. I'm working on ways of saying thank you with extra stuff. I don't care how many of you sit there and say you don't need to do that. I do need to do that. I'll not hear another word about it. Now, what have I missed? What hits or 4 hits? That's I don't want to be me. That's genuinely what I'd expect a Texan Air Force pilot to say. It's probably bad that I said that out loud. I don't have the hindsight of Hawks telling me I can't say that and then editing it out of the video either. Right, that's that done. Oh, she's never going to meet a boy. The boy's not allowed. But no, we've got her ready for that sort of thing. So ready? That sounds weird. Because I'm acutely aware these days there are massive issues with gender identity and people being happy in themselves. So we tried very hard to not have gender anywhere. She understands she's a girl. She understands that being a girl doesn't stop her from doing anything. It's one of the hardest things when she come home from school and the missus was saying something to which I was refusing to do. And the daughter explained it's because Daddy's a boy and he's the boss. That was kind of... I didn't like hearing that, especially from a 5-year-old. It's like, where have you learned this? Who's taught you this? It's not how the world should work, and from my perspective, it's not how it does work. So, yeah, we've tried very hard to let her know she is a girl. She gets all the pink stuff, all the princessy stuff. And also she's got boxes of cars and tractors and diggers, and she can have what she wants. Being a girl is not a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I want her to grow up comfortable with who she is. If she chooses to change that and later in her life, that's her choice. And we should support her through that. But I think a lot of people struggle with that growing up. That's why we have the situation we do now. And I'm going to move off this topic before I accidentally offend somebody. In 10 years, lose my channel. Shit, that was probably it. Put the wrong gravel on the floor. No, I didn't. I just went over with this, didn't I? Decision perfect. It's all the chat's got. I don't want to go read it now after that. Yeah, done. 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 Oh god. Ooh. Bit of indigestion there. I think that was right by the mic as well, so I apologise for that. I'm curious as to what the laughing was. Doesn't help when I talk about a serious subject and I deliberately throw jokes in there. This is the thing with doing it in video. I can go back and edit it out if it doesn't land, if it doesn't sound right, if it's too edgy, so on and so forth. I don't have that now. There's always a risk. Oh no. I think there's been a misunderstanding there. When I was talking about the whole supporting and thing, I'm not trying to get people to do it. If you can do it, great, fine, it helps. If you can't, that's not a problem. Like I said earlier, the biggest thing for me is when people watch, have fun and laugh. If I can make you laugh, then I'm happy. If you then, as a thank you for that laugh, hit the like button, leave me a comment saying, oh my god, I laughed so hard my ass fell off, then that's even great. That's better. But the whole money thing, while it helps, that's not the main thing. That's why I never like talking about that sort of thing, because it always gets misunderstood. It's in fact, Hawks is here. I believe he can testify to the amount of times I've had to talk to him about how much I hate the money side of YouTube. It always makes me feel guilty. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that, like, when we play Long Dark. I find Fenris and Murdoch's voices very in the realms of where I'd expect Texas to be on America, like that kind of accent I expect to find around there. And those boys is funny. Do you make me laugh? And Mouse. Mustn't forget Mouse. There we go. That one. I think that's done. Yeah, I did that whole job without paying any attention because I was philosophizing. That's one thing I like about this game is I do end up, when I'm recording it, talking about shit I wouldn't normally talk about. Yeah, she's not going to be a boy. I think that's another thing of having her look up to me, is hopefully she'll never find a boy that matches up to my level, and then she'll never be causing me to pull all my hair up. Oh yeah, I gotta go check Discord, but we'll do that later. No, I don't think you do it for the money, Hawks. But I think it does help, and having the options for people to have the money is a good thing. And one of my biggest things in life, which I don't think I've openly spoken about, is removing freedoms from people. I'm not American. I'm not into this whole freedom. But I think the moment your actions take away a choice from somebody, you're an asshole. If you directly make a choice to remove a choice from somebody, that's really bad for me. Oh, our voice is going again. You do good work. I do. Yes, see, I make Todd chuckle. That's what I want to see. And Todd is very good at leaving that in the comments. Almost, in fact, if you haven't seen the comments video where I read your comments, Todd is on there saying how much he enjoyed it and how much it made him chuckle on almost every video. And that's the kind of thing that I appreciate more than anything. That all the money in the world wouldn't matter if I didn't have people laughing, having fun, and if I didn't know that that was happening. That's the thing, and it makes me sound really self-centered that I need that kind of approval from people. But I do. I need approval. Why am I doing the weeds? I don't need to do the weeds. Yeah, you're nowhere near the Southwest, I know that, but it's, I don't know, your love of the cowboy hat and the M60s and your accent. Hollywood has taught me wrong. Oh god, a boy like me, that's going to be a fucking nightmare, because no, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Wear your GD mask. Wait, am I missing part of a conversation here? What am I missing? I think there's 10 or 11 people that comment on almost every video. Todd is definitely one of the more common ones, along with Leanne, Saska, if I'm saying that right. Recently, Nicola's been everywhere. Oh no, I forgot his name, and he's going to hate me, and he's going to have a go at me and yell at me, because he always does. Oh, I can't remember the name. The guy with the spider picture. God damn it, I'm going to get told off so much when if he goes back and work. Hopefully I don't... Oh shit, no he does. Bollocks, he does watch this series. Oh, I can't look it up because then I'm looking it up. God damn it. He's the first person to notice my accent that I do a very good job of hiding. Apart from certain words. I think I've bitten off more than I can be asked to do with this job. Yeah. It's empty. Yes, Dave sounds familiar. You'll normally catch Dave in every Long Dark video. And I think he does a lot of these as well. There's so many people to keep track of. If I've not mentioned anybody, I didn't mean it as an insult, and I apologise. There's just so many people to remember these days. Like, some don't leave comments for months and they'll come back and I say something and you can remember them, and it's like you've seen them for ages. You meant Fenris? And you're very welcome, Lucius. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not. Am I missing? I forget how I really struggle with the chat. I mean, I know it every time I come into it, because I use it to wind Hawks up in his chat sometimes by instantly hitting the delays. I'm confused. I mean, it'd be a bit of a troll if you didn't live in Texas, to be honest. Unless you really hate Texas and you're next door. That could make sense too. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I did in the last house, to be honest. I think there were some plants and some trees. And lots of gravel. I believe there's lots of gravel. Wasn't really paying attention. Gained 100,000. Yeah. Seems to be going a lot faster. I'm not sure if it's because of the way they changed the game. If it's just the fact that I'm not having to worry about the fact that I'm going to have to go through and edit this. Or the fact that I'm just not concentrating on it. This is why I wanted to try it as a live stream. Because it can get very boring very fast. It's a lovely relaxing game. But when you're 2 hours into a record, it's just like, oh no, I'm kind of bored now. But having interaction here and being able to not fully concentrate, it's kind of nice. One and two. Next. Let's quickly set all this up and go back to the chat and try and catch up. Oh, I hope this cockroach is here because I've got a sledgehammer. Done. Done. Right, where were we? I've been requested to play Slime Rancher a couple of times. I believe thanks to Epic Store I actually have it as well. But at the moment I have a huge back catalogue of stuff to catch up on. And several new games to go through. Because I don't really have many of certain genres on the channel. And there are certain genres I want to fix. Because there are viewers that came in for certain series that aren't continuing. And I've not really put anything in place to cover for that. Because the idea is, as I mentioned multiple times in the comment sections, not everything is for everyone. That doesn't mean I can't have something for everyone. And I don't expect everybody to watch everything. I'm a damn well try to get something for you to enjoy. My left hand is occupied. There to go. Doesn't seem to be any cleaning here. Oh, I think I remember this one. I remember this from the original series. Didn't like this house either. It took ages. Oh wait, doesn't it change over here? No? It does change here because I had to do it myself. But then because of the lineup it's fun. Yeah, I remember this. We're actually going to stop it there this time. I think that should work, and then we'll just go through the wall. Ooh, miss some. Bosh. Then paint it all white. Why not? by many, because there's no way I'm doing that in one. Right, where were we? Back to the comments. Damn it, I can't multitask. Right, for those who shoot guns with a hobby... Huh. Oh yeah, that's the thing in America, isn't it? I mean, here it's kind of just for fun. It's fun, sport. Fun and sport. For fun sport. I don't really do it as a hobby. I suppose you could with the right licenses in the right areas. But even then, it's heavily regulated. Survival games are fun. I think there's always at some stage been a survival game running on the channel, because that's kind of what I'm been pigeonholed into. Obviously Long Dark at the moment. Stranded Deep hasn't ended, I just haven't got back down to playing it again recently. What else is currently going? Oh, there will be Subnautica again at some stage. Yeah, plenty of survival. Yes. There will be more Subnautica coming soon. Not today. Maybe not even this week. Like I said, I've already pre-recorded some stuff to do with Subnautica, which should be coming up soon. I don't think we'll be live streaming Subnautica until Below Zero is released. Like full release, then we'll do a live stream. Content wise, a new series probably after an update or two for Below Zero. The original Subnautica, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Is it Saturday? It is Saturday. Well, it's Sunday for me, I think. Oh, days are confusing. I did plan on putting videos back onto a day release so that you'd know this day was that video, but that's all backfired with the introduction of the Long Dark, so for the time being it'll pretty much be Long Dark every day at the time slot it's been coming up, and then things like Doom, the Long Dark, Satisfactory at the usual later time, probably rotating in order. Green Hell whenever I actually find time to sit and do the next part of the stream with Hawks. Anything else is planned, but I think I pointed out in a video may not have been released yet. What I plan and what happened very rarely coincide. Done here yet. And this doesn't look like white. House flipper Saturday. God. I hope that doesn't become a thing. This game is relaxing in small pieces. I think I again mentioned in a video the house flippers, one problem is it hasn't got the balance right. So you're never really just grinding to get to the next level. The gap in between the levels is too high at the moment, so it just comes across as you're grinding for the sake of grinding. There's a few steps it needs to take to sort of smooth out the places in between. The game's padding the middle section instead of the end section, if that makes sense. Like using Subnautica, the original one, as an example. The game flows smoothly all the way up to the middle point where it becomes more linear. But then when you hit the end game, it's just pure grindfest. But at least you get to the end game before you hit the grindfest. Here you're hitting the grindfest in the middle, which I imagine will change over time. And it is nice that they at least switch it up with updates. What have I missed? You're very welcome, Lucius. I think I covered that earlier. See 2 comments. 1, 2. You're in the same. Oh, yeah, I'm about 6 hours ahead of you. Here is 3 AM, exactly. 3 AM on the dot. Good old English time, the only real time. The time from which all time is derived. We invented time. Did you know that? That was our gift to the world, time. And soccer, as you guys call it. Oh, bollocks. I really do remember this house now. I hated this house the first time. Everything's white as well. Yeah. Right. I'm meant to do by many. White and grey. I get some colour difference here. This is a bedroom. Ooh. Different colours. I will come back to the chat in a second. And you're the sauna. Well, the shower into the sauna. Right. Where were we? Yes, I have Raft. There was plans to play Raft. I've not got around to playing Raft, but there is plans for it. 4 in the morning would make that Central Europe. Guessing from the name, probably Spain. Need to know now. Yeah, it's nice playing with people from other countries. You get to learn things, and the accents are hilarious. 9 PM. I'm going to guess that's Texas. I can't stand the average British female accent. It's grating, but then I've kind of grown up with it, I suppose. The posher ones I find annoying. The middle of the road ones irritating, and the lower class really do sound terrible. But I suppose you always like accents that aren't normal to you, I suppose. Not entirely sure what accents I do like. Never really put that much thought into it. I know in general I don't like English accents, which I believe I've had a discussion with Hawks about before. There are so many different types. And, just certain ones wind me up. Sadly, almost everybody he knows has that accent from England. Which makes collaboration difficult, and I can't stand listening to certain people. Just because of regional accents. God, that makes me sound worse as a person. The German accent isn't bad until you piss them off, and then it's scary. Yeah, depends what he means by ghetto. If he's using it in the American text, then it'd be the kind of grime London accent, like you'd hear on people like Tiny Temper and Labyrinth, so on and so forth. Sort of musicians coming out of the grime sort of scene in London. I'd assume that sort of thing. I'm not going to do the accent because it can be taken the wrong way by the wrong people. But that kind of accent I don't mind, to be honest. It's not a bad one. It's very Americanized, I find. No, mispronounces a lot of words. But that's how language evolves. And my missus is Polish. It's a very thick Polish accent. I don't mind that one. But again, very scary when it's pissed off. It might just be the same with most people from that part of Europe. very serious when angry. Because I'm very cheeky when people get angry. Because it's funny to me. Because I'm an asshole. Right, what was I doing in here? Ceiling lamp. No, done that. That one. Oh, so much of this stream can be taken out of context and get me in trouble. I hate streaming. Been by the bathroom, why not? Newfoundland. Wait, that's a place? Newfoundland. Rings a bell. I'm relatively lucky. A lot of English accents I can understand, especially the northern ones, because I grew up with them. I'll always be funny with I have one of my mates from down here, and say Scouse or Geordie will start talking, because the accent itself is hard enough, but the pitch and the pace is increased as well, which is missed by a lot of people. So they're talking at twice the speed of people down the south end of the country, and it really is hilarious watching people trying to understand them. Yeah, Canada, that's why. I was trying to think, I was actually going through all of the states I know in America thinking, there's no Newfoundland, where do I know Newfoundland from? But yeah, no, Canada makes sense. Yeah. That's a point. Todd, since you're from Canada, where do you keep your maple syrup? Yeah. Luckily I'm not on Twitch, so there's not loads of clips of my stream chat being taken out of context. Oh no. I think for those of you that have gone and subscribed to Hox's Twitch and are on his Discord, he has a whole integration thing with the Discord and the stream where things that have been taken out of context are referenced as quotes. And you can recall these quotes live during the thing, or just go look at a big list of them on Discord, I believe. That's always a funny thing to do. I believe I'm on there a couple of times, although I won't go into why. In the fridge. See, I don't remember if it was this episode of The Long Dark or the next one, but I was really questioning where it was kept. I'm not going into Moose's ass again. Fool me once. But yeah, I have maple syrup over here. I do enjoy it. I keep mine in a cupboard though. But I assume, like many things that cross borders, it's not the same thing. But recently I managed to get my hands on a load of American stuff from America that is so American, they've literally just stuck a sticker over it translating it from American into English. Because, yeah, it's hilarious. Actually stuff that was made in America by Americans for Americans. And I got to try things like proper Reese's Pieces cups and Twinkies, American nerds, which are different than European nerds. European nerds are smart for a start. Ooh, wait. Just silent for that a little bit. That is a disgusting light. What's Jesus really? What have I done? It wasn't me. I don't edit everything out of my videos. Like when you and Murdoch say something that would get me in trouble, that still stays in. So I want Quebec. syrup. I think the maple syrup I get is probably from somewhere in England, to be honest. Possibly Europe. And... hello, Gavin. You're very welcome. Wasn't meant to be ASMR, but that is something I get a lot of. Just means it was relaxing. I actually learned about what ASMR was because of the guides, because I had to Google it. 2 of these. Beautiful. Have a sofa. I did look into it with the thoughts of doing it because people kept asking, and then I learned it's basically just loads of girls doing weird things to microphones and eating things that aren't really things and squashing things with things, and I was like, well, I don't understand. I mean, I'm not judging anybody that enjoys it, but it's a concept that's lost on me. Each to his own. Yeah, I'm trying my very best to be diplomatic about it, to be honest. But yeah, no, it's for some people it does relax them, it does chill them out. As alluded to earlier, there's a lot of aggression and a lot of nastiness and misplaced feelings in the world today. So yeah, if that makes them happy, makes them more comfortable, I don't think it's something I'll be doing. I mean, I could put that behind a paywall, to be honest. I wouldn't feel guilty locking ASMR behind a paywall. For just $600 a month, you can have a 20-second ASMR video from Landis sent directly to your email. Oh, I could do it as an OnlyFans. Just ASMR on OnlyFans. Probably not. Nice. I don't know why I keep putting the rugs in front of the fires. Right. I think at this stage it's just the bathroom and the sauna, but to be fair, that looks like a lot of work for just 2 rooms. Oh. Oh yeah, no, this is done. Yeah. Oh, bedroom. Okay. Oh, it's about to get dark as well. Well. Wait, where did we go? Ooh. Paint faster. It's gonna make reading the comments even harder. Right, where did we get to? Make sure it's a recorded one of ours. Oh, there's a point I need to get into the Division 2. I tried it last night. The event seems easy enough. It does slow down the league runs though. Go back and finish the league. I could do that in a bit. Make a video and Landis just without context. Oh, that seems a bit artsy for me. And to be honest, in today's world, with everybody getting cancelled left, right and centre, it's a worrying time to be a sarcastic asshole. A lot of things I say and a lot of things I do can be misused or misrepresented. Misrepresented. I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but bugger it. Behave. I think I missed that bit. It just looks horrible. Right, painting done. I left any paint anywhere? No. Right, where are you? What have I missed? I mean, I've been told I help people sleep, which I'm not sure is a compliment. But if you struggle to sleep, if you can find something that helps you sleep, I don't think there's any need to be embarrassed about what it is if it's listening to doctor's appointments. We all have weird little things we like. Some people like watching me decorate a house in the dark while I talk shite. Oh! This wasn't my order. You cheeky little. Thank you very much, Texas. That's very much appreciated. I can afford to turn the lights on. Do I want lights in this room? I do. There we go. Hey, we got lights. Wait. Beautiful. Be interesting to get sponsored by Audible, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Todd. It's nice to see you in the live stream instead of in the comments, as always. I mean, don't get me wrong. Keep yourself in the comments. I do enjoy that. And there's Leanne. I mentioned Leanne earlier. Hello. Who we got? Finished league with 3. Just bank fed a bonus. Oh, she's gone and done it without me. Oh, you've all done it without me. Oh, that makes me sad. I gotta do it without you guys. I was waiting as well. That's a lie. I did a couple myself. How much have I missed while trying to paint? Can't really scroll. Hey, getting a chance to talk to people has made the stream worth the while. I think it's been said in the stream, and I think it's quite well documented in the past streams as well. Like, one of the main reasons I will avoid it is because I do hate the dynamic of, especially what Twitch has done to streaming. No offense, Ox. I know you don't push it that much, but in general, I don't like what Twitch as a service is providing. It's sort of the over monification and watch this, get free stuff that you can give to these people to pay them to do these things for you, and yeah. Oh, you could have sent me a message on Discord. You didn't send me a message on Discord. Also, I apologise for the noise my chair makes. My daughter likes to swing off of it, which has caused one of the screws to fall out. So I need a new chair. Which is kind of annoying. And while I'm complaining about that thing, the stuffing has fallen out of the headset. Which is why I've removed the face cam, because I think it came back for a short while, and then it went away again. Because there's a massive part of my headset missing. So it'll be a while before that comes back. But there are plans. There are reasons it's not there. I mean, to be honest, I started the live stream without any chat, so I think a lot of people knew there was going to be problems with it. It's going backwards and forwards. Do I not even need to paint this room? Oh, I need to destroy walls. I'm going to regret putting that in. What have I missed? Hey, hello Queen Cheza. I think I remember every time I live stream, just as Queenie arrives, is normally the time I end the stream. I think it's happened every single time. Is the one I need to get rid of? I think so. Yes, it is. That was lucky. Oh, it does kind of show it, doesn't it? Beautiful. What have I missed? What have I missed? Yeah, no, since they dropped the difficulty on the challenges from challenging to hard, it's pretty soloable anyway. Soloable anyway. It made it too much easy. And for those that don't know, I do play Division 2 an awful lot, and I normally do it with the boys that you see in the Long Dark series. But because of the whole Ubisoft TOS and so on and so forth, it's not something that will ever be on the channel. Because I don't like what they're doing. Yes, my hand is too full to use a tablet. Safety first. Same floor. Nice. Done. Oh, more tiling. Just enjoy gaming. Is there anything? I don't know. It's a complicated one. I mean, I'd always encourage people, as I have done in the past, especially with those that go big, because there's been embarrassing times where some people have gone really big and it's really thrown me for a loop. Like, because of the way that I run certain things with the bonuses going through certain websites, like I'd rather people took sort of that money and then did it on a smaller donation scale thing, because it allows me to provide service back. Sounds bad, putting it that way. Let me think of a way to word it. Like in the past, I've had somebody donate enough to buy nearly a whole year's worth of the basic YouTube membership, which, if they'd done, would have made it easier for me to link unique videos that are not available to the public through the Patreon and through the YouTube membership. And they would have had that for 10 months, and it wouldn't have cost them any more than the initial donation. If that makes any sense. But again, because of freedom of choice, I'll never take away the super chat function or the donation buttons like that. Unless you really abuse it, then I probably would. For people's safety. Because you read a lot of horror stories about people doing that, just spending their whole fortune on that stuff. I think what kind of arsehole accepts that? Now that I've gone through that political run, let's see what else we got. Yes, Bannerlord, you say? That sounds like an interesting game. Sounds like an interesting game a lot of people have maybe mentioned I should play. Would be funny if there was a sale on Steam recently. If somebody dropped a lot of money on Steam. I don't know, got a few extra games. Alongside Doom. Was maybe planning on doing some series that hadn't started yet. Moving along. I have not played The Last of Us. Is that the one with the girl that's wound everybody up because they don't like the fact that she bashed somebody's face in, but everybody's telling everybody it's because she looks like a dude, but she doesn't? I'm confused with the whole thing. I think it's that one. I think I watched a streamer with it recently. The game looked beautiful, and I don't understand. Because I've never played the first one, if I'm talking about the right thing. So I wasn't as upset with what happened as what people who had played the first one would have been. I think I managed to make a reference to a game that might be coming to the channel soon and then have it fly over most people's heads. That's made me happy. Oh, Max Handyman. That's the wrong one. Yeah, buy many just in case. No. 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 Yeah. More buttons. Yeah. Hang on. You're very welcome, Kayla. I'm glad I could help. Oh, behave. Thank you very much, Gavin. I do greatly appreciate and can't thank you enough. This is always weird. You didn't leave a message there. I can't read the message out. But again, thank you very much. Right, I hope you didn't leave a message early that I missed. Let's just pause that and have a quick check, make sure I ain't missed anything from Gavin. Oh, I have. Oh, the ASMR comment. Yes. Is that to get the OnlyFans ASMR channel up and going? Might have to do it now. You would understand. Yeah, I think that's where the disconnect comes from me, because I didn't have the connection with the character that. Spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers, cover your ears now or change the thing. But yeah, when that lady bashes his face in with the golf club, I didn't have any attachment to him, so didn't really care. But I can see why that would wind a lot of people up. But I found it weird that they focused more on the fact that that girl's got muscles. I mean, again, does it really matter? But having not played it and having not watched much, the whole thing is bizarre. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. And a lot of people didn't like the story, they didn't like what it did to what they loved. It's fair enough. I don't see that being a bad thing. I just don't like how the narrative was twisted to become more political and hurt people in the process. Subnautica! I'm not doing Subnautica, no. Although I do need to do another 700 episodes so you can get to your 1000. Might be able to quit my job. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. There was an actual point, which luckily enough I was smart enough to understand at the time, where I could have quit my job and I could have done YouTube full time. But I realised it was never going to last, because the Epic Store released Steam Subnautica for free at the same time it was released on the PS4, and the amount of views and the amount of traction the channel picked up at that point in time skyrocketed, and I doubled the minimum amount of money I would need to make a day to survive off of YouTube, and that lasted for a good month. But yeah, unluckily it didn't last. Luckily I was smart enough to realise it was a trend that wasn't caused by myself. God, that's weird. I'm going to be able to walk past that, but okay. Getting there. Right, where are we? Thank you for keeping the secret there, Hawks. There are so many things coming that I plan to do. But as mentioned earlier, time is slipping away. Like, I've had to switch to 2 episodes a day just to get the Long Dark series in. God, this is complicated as hell. Yeah, Reaper was never a thing for me, I don't think. And it's alright, Gavin, you don't need to use it to make a message. It's, I don't know, I suppose that's what YouTube tries to push us off as the benefit of the super chat, is if you do it, you're sort of supposed to be guaranteed to get a response. If you had like a question you needed and wanted to be overheard over everyone, it's not a problem here because there's not enough people clogging the chat, but sort of like in a busier stream, the idea is it'd shout your voice above everybody else. I'm looking at the corner of my eye trying to find out what to click while I'm trying to read the chat. It's not going well. There we go. Yeah, I think with The Last of Us, again, I go back to my original comment with a lot of other things. If it's something you like, something you enjoy, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not taking away freedoms from other people or hurting anybody else. You like the story? You like the story. You like the game? You like the game. You don't? You don't. That's what makes it so much better in the world, because there's a lot of shit on Steam I would never touch. I'm fully aware there's a lot of shit on Steam people would like to play, and that gives me the chance to find games like this by mistake and realise, oh, I was an idiot for not trying now. Next. Are we still on The Last of Us? Because I'm confused. I don't really understand much about that game. I know a lot of the news, but other than that, not at all. You come play Bannerlord. I'm thinking of doing multiplayer. Oh, it's multiplayer, is it? Hang on. Are you suggesting if you were to play multiplayer on this game with me, I'd shoot you in the face with an arrow? Well, I might do. No, I mean, I've done it to Hawks. And Vision. And Probets. And Murdoch. And Fenris. Probably Mouse too. I mean, there's not many people I've played multiplayer with, but I haven't shot them quite early on. But I don't like what you're suggesting. The Minecraft I recorded with my daughter is the Windows 10 one, which I believe is the Java version. I did a very long time ago play... I just realised I sat there doing nothing. Play the original one, because my nephews... Again, I think I released the story about going to my sister's for Christmas with the maple syrup and pancakes. But they were playing... The nephews were playing Star Wars, I think? There's lots of Star Wars ships, so I believe it was one of the Battlefronts. And I was basically getting shot as I was spawning in an X-Wing. Because apparently I made the mistake of choosing the Jedi. And I just kept getting my ass handed to me. And they were laughing about how I'm not very good at games. And then they showed me what they did in Minecraft. So to wind them up, I got Minecraft. And then built a massive city. And they were not impressed. Then realised I'd done it in survival mode. With all the enemies on. And not creative like they had always been doing. So yeah, I've played both versions. Both for members of the family with different reasons and different results. One was more satisfying. How am I not done? By many. Capture. I realise I said that wrong, but I'm not really fast. Next question. Yes, there will be more Below Zero when a couple more updates have come out. I'm getting bored of kind of going in, seeing the one or two things they've changed, to have it restart again, and then only finding one or two things again. I want to come in and get a decent chunk of sort of updates in one go. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No backwards. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say the whole... I realise I'm not reading the comments, I'm just responding to them, which makes it harder. But yeah, with the Twitch thing, I think fundamentally there's a lot of things they need to fix. Yeah, it's complicated and I don't know too much. I did not Hawks. Send it to me after the stream. I'll have a watch. What have I missed? Yeah, I mean, I think on Twitch it can be a nice gesture as well. Like if you again, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sell Hox, but if you're watching Hox's stream, it's kind of the same sort of feelings sort of like on YouTube. There is no money pushing, and he does genuinely get like happy and very thankful for the donations, which he's not in any way expecting or encouraging. So this sort of thing does happen on Twitch as well. Twitch isn't exclusively full of money grabbing arseholes, just there's a lot more of them at the top. Oh yes, yeah, Below Zero will be live streamed when it's fully released as well. Nice, people are answering the thing because I'm not paying attention now, not playing the game. See, the reason I did this game was so I could do both, and I'm failing. It could be worse, at least I'm not doing it without the sound. I really wish I recorded me silencing that cannon. There have been a few things in the Division I wish I'd recorded. But sadly I did not. That's not right. How do I get rid of what I've got? I don't believe I'm going to have to just go through the whole thing. No, I don't want to switch objects, I want to switch... I'm actually going to have to place them all down. That's shit. God damn it. Right, where were we? Both multiplayer and single player? What, Subnautica? They're actually doing that. I found out recently that the original reason why Subnautica wasn't multiplayer is because they couldn't be bothered. I always went with the whole story they came up with afterwards, that it was designed as a solo player game, but apparently it wasn't. It was designed to have multiplayer aspects, they just didn't have the time to go back and push it out. You learn something new every day. As I've been looking more into the news of that sort of thing, the games I'm playing, a series, I'm definitely learning more. Especially with Subnautica, because I get a lot of questions. Oh yeah, I mean, at this stage I think the last time I played it we were only missing one update, and that's the story one. Like, I think it was a big story overhaul. I think I mentioned in the series I was getting really pissed off with having to keep rebuilding everything. Like every month, just to have everything go, and what I get in return is very little. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I like the way Unknown Worlds is developing it openly and allowing the community to get involved. It's definitely a good thing. But for me, when I'm trying to make series, it's like with the Stranded Deep, where I had to cancel a whole series like 5 episodes in because they did an update. It's a pain in the ass. By many. Oh, I think this is the one where I had to try and trick in a second layer. Just to try and get everything in. Yeah, up you go. I mean, I realise this can be done legitimately. And is done legitimately because I think we did it properly the first season. Nice. Can't be bothered. By many. 1, 2. What we missed. I didn't even realise. There's a lot of things I've done in this game recently. That was the hooking up a bar from sink while chatting. Yeah, a lot of it I'm just kind of swinging around, trying to place things wherever I can while reading the chat. So it might look a little funny. I will go back and watch the whole thing. I mean, I don't even want to know how bad this sauna looks right now. Oh god. It's beautiful Swedish sauna, yeah? It's super. Let's go through and watch the... Oh, 21 grand, nice. Landis is the English Mr. Rooter. I don't know who he is. Hey, that's pretty. Don't look in the sauna. That didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. Yeah. Cool, done there. That ain't bad. I think since this channel released, I've pretty much always been playing unfinished games. Pretty much all I get to do these days. Ooh. Oh, I'm nowhere near space. I'm gonna have to start calling it a day in a minute. Getting a bit tired. Sleepy. Normally my streams only go for 2 hours. Yes, done the gardener, done negotiating. Nowhere near done with building. Or demo. A lot of walls to paint. This sounds unintentionally judgmental, but what is this game? Is it just house building? No. There's no building of houses. It's... I'll describe it. Okay, so when you start, you basically just clean up things. Like you pick up rubbish, you pick up... let's go do one of the older jobs. Archive. Yeah, we'll do the first job. So basically, you're trying to get to the point where you can buy a house, update it, upgrade it, and then sell it on for money. But you start off doing things like this, where you come in and you clean up a horrible house. So it's basically cleaning simulator. And that gives you money, which you can then turn around and use to buy houses. You get upgrades, get better equipment, so on and so forth. And it gets easier. Like at this stage, if you start the game, you don't do it this fast because you don't have all the upgrades. Yeah, and we've already done enough to finish. And then from there, you just buy a house. Again, you'll have to clean it. And then add your own touch to it. Whilst you're upgrading a house, you can see how it'll affect certain buyers, and then you auction a house, which gives you even more money and even more things. Things unlock as you go through the jobs. And yeah, that's what the game is. It's renovator and cleaning simulator. I ain't going to sleep, I'm going to go play Doom. No, I probably won't go to sleep. But yeah, you can see what time it is there. I forgot it does this because I normally edit it out of the video, but it says it up there. It says my date and my time. And on the screen there. Which is funny when you look at the release dates of some of them where I've left it in, and it's like a whole month or two behind when I did it. I would do a house flip to show it, but they take ages. And with the HGTV thing, you've got even more options with choices and stuff, which we did cover one in the video. I don't really want to do another one right now, to be honest. Laser tag in a bunker. Yeah, that's how many jobs we've done. They've all been 100%. Because in the first season, I did the entire what would you call it? I did the entire jobs list and got rid of all of that. Is that the credit card info? Yeah. I don't think I've got my credit card info on my PC, to be fair. What was I doing? You've interrupted me now, now confused. My address. Again, on this thing, none of my personal details are available, except there are ways to get a hold of my name, which I've tried to stop, but I can't. So there are certain ways you can obtain my name. But even with full access to this PC, there's very little you would get from me, because I don't keep a lot of my stuff online. And I've learned from other streamers and stuff that you got to be careful with what you show and what you do. all my stuff is in there. You can't have it. Which is why I think even if I alt tab out of this, yeah. So I'm playing on my desktop. Yeah, stay into the game. So safety first when streaming for anybody that's planning to stream. I'd be surprised how many people do leave that sort of thing on show. Female products, fair enough. Ooh. I mean, I'm the only male in the house. I'm sure I can find a use for both of those. Yeah. I mean, this place didn't look anything like this before I started. This is just something I did. So in between episodes, people didn't have to keep looking at the shit little house. Where's this? Because there was a portfolio thing, wasn't there? Maybe on this. Yeah. So it's only going to show the ones we've done recently. Hey. I can export them. Yeah. So there's a new way for me to do the starting videos or thumbnails. Yeah, we haven't sold any houses. And there is a stage where we're going to have to buy them. It's $29 for purchase. I'm interested to know what was the new one for having done that mission. What? Oh god, am I missing stuff now? I'm role-playing as Buffalo Bill in the ASMR videos for the OnlyFans now, am I? This is worrying. Yeah. I'm going to the moon. I mean, if I lose all that money again, I'm definitely going to the moon at some stage. But I think for now, because the average temperature in this room has raised by 4 degrees since I started doing this. 4 degrees centigrade. I'm not sure what it is in the made-up temperature you guys use over there. It's really hot in here. Oh god. Where's my OnlyFans? One day. I'm not even entirely sure what that website is. I just know some people have got in trouble for putting stuff on there they shouldn't have been. Somehow it's just a weird thing. Not for me. Hey, I've got a silent fan running, which sounds really stupid. But because it's silent, it's not really doing fuck all. But I could turn it up, but then you ain't gonna hear nothing. I'm in the middle of very muggy weather over here. At this stage, I'm just talking into a screen, not doing anything. Because I know these are gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, if I can do this one. While I end, I'll do this one. Oh shit, I'm regretting this immediately. Oh, now the conversation ends just as I move on to the next one. Oh shit, this thing is huge. Oh man, so yeah, I'm ending the stream very soon. I'm just gonna piss around with this while I think about it, and while everyone gets their goodbyes on. The next stream, I wouldn't hold the breath because of the way my work is going at the moment. Finding time is hard. When I do have time, it's normally spent with my missus or my daughter, or with Hox and the boys on forgotten what it's called, Division and 7 Days. Anybody that's interested in playing games with me or with others, I would suggest joining the Discord. It's the easier way to get in contact. Don't actively discourage it, don't actively encourage it, but there's no harm in asking, and we may have a game, or I may have a game that you want to play that you can join in on. Never ever for a live stream, but it's always an option for a video or just for messing around. How much have I got to do? What am I missing? Be sure to drop it on the stream. Oh, you're confusing me now. There's too much to do here. I shall finish this in the video while I try to get to space. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. I wonder if I can... Thought just crossed my mind. Right, I'm going to end the stream now. I might nip into the chat on Discord for a little bit to have a chat with anybody that wants to join in, because I realise that's a thing some people have been asking for. But having looked at how much there is to do here, I'm going to take a break and relax, because we just done all that cleaning and it ain't got us nowhere. So, go back to the office. And let me see if I can set this up properly. And thank you very much, and see you soon. That was the wrong button.